Why is presence so important and how does it affect your team?
Yeah. So presence is important because it builds trust and it creates a safe environment. And so when people know that you are paying attention, that you care, that you want them to be successful and that you believe in them, having conversations around where are we going are so much better, and they have more energy, they're more enthusiastic. And I will go back to, they will be energized to exceed the expectation because they want to do well, because they're in an environment where they are encouraged to do well without feeling like there's this, quota system, and people are looking for what they're doing wrong as opposed to what they're doing right.
Yeah, and I think that makes sense. And one of the things you're saying is trust, and I think trust is really really important. So, how does trust break down with like remote teams or hybrid teams?
Yeah, it's tricky. I'm not going to lie. It is harder. It takes more diligence and more intentionality. I think. Um, so and it takes the leader being a lot more present. So it's not having meetings for meetings' sake. It's having communication engagement that is meaningful. So we should not be having meetings just for the sake of having them, but we should be having conversations or safe spaces. There's all sorts of apps out there. I wish I could remember the one I'm thinking of. Begins with an F. Anyway, where you can just get on with someone else for a period of time so you're not alone. Because,
Hmm.
a lot of these remote workers, they're alone. And you're just sort of in space with someone else. So it's not as much of a lonely feeling. I mean, there are ways of doing it. You can have happy hour, virtual happy hour at the end of the day, once a week. There's things that leaders can do to continue to engage their employees, no matter where they are geographically, in a relationship building, community building sort of way, as opposed to always focusing on the work.
And we all know this, right? Because like during COVID, I think a lot of companies, like I know we did a pizza night where we had pizza delivered to everyone's house, and then we all jumped on Zoom. We did a happy hour. So why do so many businesses not do that now?
Because well, bec- there are so many reasons. We're creatures of habit, and we believe that there's a certain way of doing business. And so what we tell ourselves is, well, that was a blip,
Mm.
right? That was an anomaly. No, I mean, okay, but it doesn't have to be an anomaly. If it worked, I suggest these leaders go back and look at their KPIs, look at the performance, look at the results during that period of time, and either now and or the period of time before. And if they find that they were highly successful during that period of time, wow, I mean, great. And you want to readopt some of the policies that you had during that time, because what it tells you is people really um, responded well to that environment. And that's really what we want. We want our people to be in an environment that they respond well to so that they will do their best work.